Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back today for another Fortnite video, and today I've got a really good one for you. We have recently gotten brand new files in the game's coding to suggest the gifting system is on its way. I want to go over everything about that update and give you an update on the cube, where it's going, where it's headed, the latest on that and much more. To make sure you catch everything, go ahead and stay tuned throughout the entirety of the video. I'm going to be breaking everything down and telling you what's up. If you want to stay tuned and stay notified throughout the entirety of all my uploads, go ahead and subscribe, and if you're a true fan, make sure those notifications are on. So as I'm sure you guys know, there is a gifting system that's coming out a while ago inside of the game. If you go to the settings right now in game, and this has been like this for a while, but you can actually turn on the setting that will allow you to accept or decline future gifts within the game. So that feature right there very much lets us know gifting is coming, and we've known that for a while. But recently within the game, with one of the most recent updates, there was an update that threw in new coding within the game's files, and it shows there is something that's going to be called a gift tag that you will be able to attach to your gifts. Now, I'm assuming if it's just like any normal gift tag, you will be able to basically just write any message you want to sort of add a little bit of personalization to the gift, which I think is a pretty cool update. I mean, I might as well do it, like nothing's stopping you there, and it's super easy for them to actually program. There are also files that show different colors of gift boxes, and this is courtesy, it's all courtesy of Fortnite leaks. But basically he says Fortnite is still working on what color they're going to put in the gift box. Currently there are 7 files that have the gift box, but just in different colors it looks like. And you can see there are 2 examples of what 2 of them look like. One of them is a white and silver kind of present, and the other one is a red and blue. So those are 2 of the 7 options it looks like. I'm curious to see, how this gifting system is going to actually take place, how it's going to work. I know it's probably going to be, gifting skins just only out of your item shop. It's not going to be your locker skins. At least that was the leak earlier, and I would be very happy if they changed that, don't get me wrong. But I think you're going to be able to gift V-Bucks and also skins directly that are in the item shop. Gifting has been talked about for so long now, and honestly it's been so long that a lot of people have been starting to lose hope. But what this update and what this update in the game's files actually does is it reassures people that yes, they are still thinking about this and actively updating the gifting system in the files, which is definitely an extremely good sign for the progression of the system being developed. Whenever this feature does inevitably come out into Fortnite, I am going to be keeping a promise I made to you guys a long time ago. It's been a while since I even started talking about the gifting system. That's how long it has been. But like I said, when it does come out, I'm going to be personally gifting as many skins and V-Bucks as I possibly can to my fans, just to kind of give back to you guys. It'll make giveaways a ton easier. I've been giving away stuff, I've given a lot of cards, a lot of V-Bucks away, but this feature making it so I don't even have to go and do that. I can just go into the game and literally gift it to you via your Epic Games account. That's going to make things 10 times easier. So when it does come out, you can count on me to be giving out a good amount of V-Bucks and a good amount of skins to you guys. Let me know if you are hyped for the gifting system, and let me know what skins you plan on gifting to your buddies and which skins you're excited to get. As I'm sure you guys know, the cube has been on the move. It has been moving this entire time, and the current location of the cube is just outside of Fatal Fields. Now, maybe it has changed paths before the time this video gets uploaded, but as I'm recording this, it is looking to be going inside of Fatal Fields. It looks like it's going to at least pass through, even though it does look like this cube is going to stop at a lake, and we're assuming it is going to be Loot Lake. This cube also has a number of days left. I'm guessing 4 to 5 days left to actually roll around. Based on this leak from Fortnite leaks, it looks like this cube is going to be rolling around for a total of 7 days. We're already a couple days into that, but once it gets to the lake, or apparently whenever it stops, it is going to be shooting even more lightning. Now, you'll recall the way this cube was formed was from the lightning bolts that were shooting out of the rift in the sky. If you shoot it enough, the cube will even attack back with bolts of lightning. So very clearly, there's some mysterious force controlling this cube and whatever it's doing. There's probably something inside of it, and we know for sure there's also going to be some kind of a rocket big bang. So whatever that means, It was in the game's coding, and I've talked about it multiple times before on my channel, but there's something big leading up to this thing. In the long term, we're going to have to wait to see exactly where it stops, even though we're pretty sure it's going to be Loot Lake. But in the short term, it looks like there is immediate danger to Fatal Fields and Salty. These are the two places standing in the path of this cube getting directly to Loot Lake. The cube for sure can and will take out anything surrounding it when it turns and when it moves, so if it does just so happen to go through any of these locations, it is going to definitely change up some of the buildings, change up the way some of these places are configured. Let me know how you guys would personally feel if anything devastating, anything detrimental happened to either Fatal Fields or Salty Springs, or really anywhere else it could possibly go en route to wherever it's going, and we are assuming it's Loot Lake just because it's the only real main lake. And it's going to take a total of 7 days to get wherever it's going, so it must be pretty far, and it spawned in the desert, so this would definitely fall in line. If you want to stay completely up to date on what's going on with the cube, obviously go ahead and subscribe to the channel, but if you want to be notified instantly with every single one of these moves, which happens approximately every hour and 40 minutes or so, you can check out this really cool site that I found online. I will have it linked below, but just so you know, it's fmbr.co/cube. What this actually does is it posts a picture of where the cube is in game every single time it moves, almost instantaneously. So if you're ever wondering where the cube is and if it moved, if it changed directions, where it's currently headed, this is definitely a very cool site. Speaking of checking on the cube, we have some breaking news. Literally, as I'm recording this video, I get an update about the cube. As you can see, it is glowing much more vibrantly, especially on the bottom. There is a huge dome around the whole thing, and all throughout the dome there is very low gravity, so you can jump higher and you can jump longer. You are completely still affected by this low gravity environment even when on launch pads and bounce pads, and the cube itself even acts as though it is a bounce pad. It gets you out of there. Literally in a second you'll see in the gameplay where I go right beside the cube and it basically throws me all the way out of the zone. That's how far it throws you. And if you jump on top of it, it throws you so insanely high into the air, and then coupled with the low gravity environment, you're basically just hanging in the air for like 8 or 10 seconds, and it's insane because you're just basically gliding the whole time down because you're not going to take fall damage in this place, which is insane. This is definitely very strange, and it's something along the lines of what we expected. I'm glad to see that this cube event is progressing. As you can see, basically right on the cube, all over it. It used to be pretty dim except for some occasions where it would show some writing, but now it's showing all these weird symbols. It looks like hieroglyphs to me, all over it basically all the time, and it's glowing, it's getting more vibrant. It's getting closer to its final goal. It's getting geared up and prepared for whatever's about to happen. Definitely let me know in the comments what you think your theory is behind this. Hopefully we can get this thing figured out, man, within the next couple of days whenever this cube gets settled down. And I'm assuming whenever the cube gets to wherever it's going, there's going to be some very big event. I dare say even the biggest event in Season 5 so far. And of course, you can catch all the action right here on the channel, so make sure you're subscribed and keep an eye out for the news. Hopefully you enjoyed, have a great rest of your day, and until next time, I'll catch you later.